Good morning. Monday morning, we're back. It felt like we just left. We got a fresh coating of powder last night again. We had about 12 hours of freezing rain, a little bit of snow last night. Teddy was in the sander for the last 12 hours. And I'm gonna do some trucking today. And the first thing I'm gonna do is unplug it. Unplug my glow plug. And I'm gonna check my fluids. And then, I'm gonna take my rain caps off, which sometimes I forget to do. And then I go, why is it rattling? We'll do that.
Boston Trucker here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh yeah. Wonderland out here, and a few inches of snow. I'm gonna dump out a load of unscreened loom. We're gonna go back empty. My chicken lights are all out. Must have an exposed wire. I'll pop one of my fuses. That's gonna have to be dealt with. But it won't be on the top of the priority list, I know that. I think it all came out. Some cow patties, that's all. Here they come. Come on, guys. Come on. Don't fight it. Don't fight it, you're fighting against gravity. Oh, watch out. Ooh. You used to haul sludge, human waste. When it does that, it ain't fun. When it splatters on your clothes. All right, let's head her back empty. Load number 2. And then we're gonna run to the quarry and haul 3/4 stone the rest of the day. Fill up this bin over here. Just checking my fuse box here. I got a burnt fuse for my chicken lights maybe. Oh yeah. Let's carry a few spares with me. See if that works. Oh, I got chicken lights. Eastbound Cardillo, truck 70 for 3/4 stone. know what? Call this a traffic circle where you're from. We call this a rotary. And it's not a truck-friendly rotary either. You gotta go nice and easy through here. Whoa, two more behind him. Holy cow. What a nice convoy. Here we go. Glen Lee. That's one more. All these trailers have 3 axles on them. Must be out of Canada. Brunswick. You got one more straggling that back there behind. A nice Peterbilt going the other way. Look at that. What a nice Kenworth. Spread axle. Alright, here comes number 4. Last one. Bentley up out of Canada. Never seen those guys before. Dump out our last load and head it back empty. Call me crazy, but I just think the snow is beautiful. Treacherous, but beautiful. And it's starting to stick. Roads are getting a little slicker than snot coming down here. Should be a fun ride going home. Sure wish I was going home loaded. Doesn't make sense to me. Especially when tomorrow he'll say, bring me some 3/4 stone. And I'll say, could have brought it yesterday. I asked. Said, nope, dump it. We're gonna dump it, head back, and then I might wash. Tomorrow's gonna be like 25 degrees out and supposed to be dry. See what happens. Chicken lights are working, that's all that matters. Out here. I think we can handle it. Everybody else I'm worried about. Getting low to a mix this morning. 25 degrees out. I gave the truck a quick bath last night, but where we're going, it won't stay clean for very long. No, sir. Just dumped out my load of mix. Gonna make sure she's clean and green. Gotta go get a little sand. Should be good. Oh yeah. Me and Teddy got some deliveries to make today. Teddy's about 10 minutes ahead of me. He's going to get sand. I'm gonna get sand. And then we're gonna get some other stuff today too. Roads are starting to get a little wet. I'm debating whether I should spray down some WD-40. I probably should, but I'm not going to. Whenever I do the WD-40 in the beginning of the season, it always seems like a great idea. We got 28 degrees and we got light freezing rain. Cars in the ditches all the way out here. We're just driving way too fast. Get the road salted at least. Cargillo 270%.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here comes Teddy. Both going to the same company driving like idiots, like it's raining out, but that's ice. Ice on the roads. Everybody slow down. Take it easy. Missed it. I just washed it again. Yeah, it was more like a rinse. I got some green death going on inside my light box here. Why do I have this bungee here? So when I make the corner in the backyard, this thing pulls out sometimes. But I'm not gonna pull that out now. I don't wanna mess with it. But one of the male prongs, or two of them, broke off and is stuck inside the pigtail end, so that needs to be fixed. And then these three lights went out back at the pit, which might have something to do with them all going out a couple days ago, and then I changed the fuse and they all came back on. So tomorrow morning early, mechanic will be here to address my lighting issues, which are probably all corrosion related, and that's what's going on. I'm gonna go home, change the battery in my son's car. His car won't start. Battery's dead. Gotta put a new battery in there and hopefully that'll do it. See you tomorrow.
Pretty bad, yeah. Surprised even any of the lights worked, honestly.
All the lights are working until yesterday. I don't see what the problem was. Looks good to me. Brand new. It's gonna go past the lip. Got broken wire?
Yep.
Nice.
Hey, light should work.
Hopefully. Hopefully we'll get these three working. And we'll be good to go. Do some trucking today. I'll fix my lights. Except, couldn't fix these. Those are still out. They're getting a little bit of power. The only way to fix them is to take them out and rewire them. No time, no time. Look at all this material's gotta go. A lot of material. Let's make deliveries. Next time the truck goes to the shop, we'll get it done. Just don't look at that side of my truck, okay? deliveries. I'm supposed to get sand, but now I'm getting 3/4 stone. Going to the city of Waltham. January 31st already. Wow. DPW.
All set, brother.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ooh, we're slipping. Icy. That's how they transport them across the country. That's how mine came in, my new one. Except mine was a Kenworth, so it's much better. Don't ask. Blocking the only island that was open for me to get out. Pretty cool though. Rocks everywhere. See what I mean? We got 3 trailers going. We can't keep up. As soon as we take some away, they bring back more. Believe me, it's a good problem to have. I'm not complaining. It's crazy this time of year. January. Unreal. Preloading for tomorrow, 4 o'clock. I was gonna do one more load, but one more load's not gonna make or break it. And I get a cold. Get the shivers. But I've never called in sick, so we're still gonna load for tomorrow. My boss said, should I even bother loading you if you're sick? I go, I ain't never called in sick once. I'll be here, I just gotta get some rest. We'll see. It's February 1st. Sick as a dog. Sick all day yesterday. Sick today. I get sick once a year. My wife said, why are you going to work? We're busy. I ain't never called in sick. But I feel like going home. I'll tell you that much. Really didn't film anything yesterday, and I probably won't film much today, so I might not have a video this weekend. But we're struggling. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. Just waiting to dump over here at the pit. Pretty busy. Some trucks loading up. Over the road. Guess I just drove. I got sick twice on the road. Bad. Once when I drove for land transport. Cab over Mac, middle of summertime, air conditioner broke. It's like July, and I got pneumonia. That was a tough ride. Oh, 3 times, now I think about it. Another time when I was driving for Bud Meyer, I got shingles. Ended up in the hospital in Milwaukee. I was in and I was out. They gave me some pills. Told me to get some rest and drink lots of vitamin C and B12. That was miserable. In my armpits. Summertime. The only other time I was sick is I got food poisoning. Albuquerque. 20-stop plant load to Long Island. Boy, I limped across the country that week. Couldn't even get out of the truck when I got to the deliveries. Supposed to be driver unload. I couldn't do anything. But here, when I'm sick, I come to work. I don't have to come to work. Never not come to work, even when I had COVID, but we weren't so busy today. Like if we were just trying to keep busy, I might have taken today off. But since we're so busy that and we had to hire a truck, if I took today off with that hired truck, we wouldn't have caught up at all. At least 4 trucks today will catch up by the end of the day. My throat hurts. Nose is running. I just have no energy. Yesterday I felt even worse. I really had no energy yesterday. That's the worst part about being sick, is just the energy level's gone. But it's gonna be almost 11 o'clock by now. 10:30. So, almost halfway done. I made it through the day. Got my 5 loads in. Sorry. Even gave her a quick bath. Roads, snow's melting, roads are salty. We had 4 trailers on today, and look, all the material. We didn't even make a dent in it. Luckily we had 4 trailers. Tomorrow's Friday, we'll be working Saturday, I think. Hey, awesome. Day 3 of being sick. I feel bad. I wanted to give you guys a video this week, but I haven't really been filming anything. And I'm like, oh, what's the big deal if I don't put out a video this week? I mean, I can't do one every week. I usually do. But I should give you something, because there's a few of you that really want a video every week. So here you go. Now I'm sitting there. You go look at me. Roast beef. I already ate the egg whites and the green beans. One day I'm going to call in sick, but it's not going to be today. Should have been today though. If we weren't so busy, I probably would have called out. Saturday we got a lot of work. I might just not work Saturday, just so I can rest up for next week. Been daydreaming a lot today about the old days. You know, when I was 18 years old, driving over the road at 18, the cab over. Everybody drove cab overs. I was just trying to daydream how I kept my stuff in the truck. Like there were certain things I did. Like I used to have a bungee cord. I would use a bungee cord for my paper as a paper towel roll, and I would bungee it from one side of the sun visor or the passenger side to the other, and I would have paper towel roll. I also used to have the beaded seats, the beaded seat covers, which I really enjoyed. I didn't sit on them, I had them double over on the back. And it felt good on my back. I always had my CB radio. Back then I had it on a board. So you could take it from truck to truck. And my CB antenna was on a vice grip. Just vice grip it to the antenna, to the mirror bracket, run the coax through the side window there, the vent window. You know, real trucks have vent windows, not like this one. Give it a little bit of stretch so you can open and close the door without the coax moving. Run it along the windshield, come up behind the antenna. I always had it nice and neat. Cobra 25 back then. I think I graduated to a 29 eventually. And then I got a unit in HR 2510. Big radio once. I was driving for an owner-operator, and he had one. And then I went out and got my own. But those things were so difficult to work on. CB shops would charge you $50 just to look at them. So once it broke, and I was done with it. And I was daydreaming today about when I used to haul TJ Maxx out of Evansville, Indiana, right? You know, unload in New Jersey on Friday, 5 stops, pick up a floor load, front to back, sealing, stuffing boxes, dusty boxes, filthy boxes, load that wagon Friday night, and now I gotta get to Evansville and make it out to Carlisle, and Carlisle Friday night. Used to go to the All-American. Some nights I would get off the exit heading towards the All-American. On the right side there was a truck stop. And across the street was a bar, a small bar. It's like a mini house. I used to go there a lot. I didn't drink. Looking for a girl. Before I go to the All-American, remember the All-American back in the day? You were walking up to the restaurant on the left. Some of you guys are going to remember this. It was like Burlington Motor Carriers parked all their trucks there. Went back when they were all cab over Freightliner, setback axles, direct transit. It's going back a ways. I shouldn't be eating right now. Maybe I'll take my channel down for eating and driving. It's a hands-free video though. But to get to Carlisle Friday night, get up early Saturday morning, drive across Pennsylvania, West Virginia, 15 miles. Or was it 30 miles? 15 miles across that little strip, right? By Wheeling. All the way across Ohio, all the way across Indiana, making a left on 41. Terre Haute. Drop down to Evansville. Sometimes I'd stop at Vincent's. Little truck stop there. I was always fascinated with cowboy boots back then. I didn't dress like a Western person back then. I dressed like I wear truck stop t-shirts. That was my look. Truck stop t-shirts and jeans. And sneakers, I think. I think I was wearing sneakers back then. I don't think I wore work boots. Cowboy boots. I didn't change my look till I went to Bud Meyer. And I tried to be a little more professional looking. Collared shirts. Boots. Or a lot of truck stop t-shirts. Boy, I wish I had those truck stop t-shirts now. I wore them out till they were thin and had holes in them. Man, I would love to have those shirts. So I get to Evansville Saturday night late, and I feel like I remember there was a Motel 6 there. a lot of weekends I'd get a motel room at the Motel 6. I think it was like $40, right next to the Denny's. And I'd trash around Evansville Saturday night, looking for some trouble. And I get up Sunday morning, go to Denny's, get breakfast. Usually there are other land transport drivers there by that time. We'd all meet and have breakfast. It was good, pretty good time. And I bobtail over to TJ Maxx, find my trailer, get my load, and I head to South Carolina. I have like 4 or 5 stops. It's only like 500 miles over to South Carolina. It seems on the map that it's kind of far away, but it's like a 9-hour drive. Come out of Terre Haute, drop down south. I think it was 41 into Kentucky over the bridge. Big scale house was there. Make my way across Tennessee, Knoxville, over to Asheville, 40. Usually my first stop was in Spartanburg, South Carolina. I believe there was a TA truck stop in Spartanburg. Spartanburg, Columbia, a couple other stops, end up in Hilton Head. A place I did not belong. Last store was Hilton Head, always. Then I would drive up to Georgetown International Paper. Sometimes I go down to Bruton, Alabama to get International Paper out of there. Go back to Massachusetts.
Everybody had cab overs. It wasn't like, hey, check out the guy in the cab over. We all had them. They were as real and felt as right as Longwoods feel today. And I wasn't polishing trucks. I wasn't washing trucks, not like I do now. The first truck I took care of was that cab over Mac. I bought some lug nut covers. I got some reflectors for the bumper. And I would wash it by hand when I get back to Massachusetts. But that was it. That was the beginning for me. Taking care of trucks. I'm talking 1989, 1990. And I started running Las Vegas. I graduated into a hood, an International 9400 series. That was a nice truck. I thought. 6.5 days. Boston. Dropping hook in Evansville. Dropping hook in Las Vegas. Down to LA, pick up a load. Back to Boston. 6.5 days. 5,600 miles. Well, it was a 5,600 mile turnaround if you just went to Vegas. Never mind LA. Sometimes you had to go to LA too. So you can add whatever that is, I can't remember. Is it 300 miles down there? Something like that. Never the good parts of LA either. I remember the first time I got off at Milliken in Ontario. A truck stop. I got off the ramp. I got on, come off of the 15 there. Is it the 215? I think it's the 15, right? Got on 10 West, first exit to Milliken. Come the end of the ramp. You go left. There's the 76 and the TA. You go right. There's the Bingo and the Beacon. I went right. I pulled in there. All lot lizards. There's a rough crowd over there. I pulled in, I looked around, I go, you know what, I don't belong to this place. There's too much craziness going on over here. So I went over the other side, the TA on the east side. And that's where I went from now on when I went out there, it was TA East. I go there for years. And I worked with Bud Meyer. Always 4 or 5 of us over there. Park on the back row, right along I-10. You can see the mountains in the back. Called that Bud Meyer Row, Party Row. We had a good time. Barbecuing, back of reefer trailers, and just hanging out at the truck stop. Sometimes somebody would disconnect their truck and we'd bobtail and go to Ruth Chris or Tropical Lay in Westland. Look that up. Charlie, don't look that up. I had a good time. I had a good time, man. I missed the road. But maybe now I have a video. I haven't done anything all week. I don't feel like it's worthy of a video. But a few of you guys who were out there when I was out there in the 90s, hopefully I jogged your memory a little bit. And I didn't gross you out with me eating a full mouth. It's a drug of choice today. I got Ludens, and I'd hate to miss that because I don't watch a lot of YouTube. It's not time. I watch a few people. This freaking guy, Ego trucking, like in my lane, seriously. Super ego. Yeah, let me know if you hear anybody supporting my channel. And update on the truck. Should be at the paint shop this week. I haven't got any, haven't heard anything. We did secure a spot for it to go get outfitted when it's done being painted. Not the place I originally was going to for a number of reasons. Nothing against them. They do good. The kid does good work. It just didn't work out this time, but it's going to a good place. Truck's gonna look nice when it's done. And yeah, very excited. I think I'll be driving it. I'm gonna be driving it before April. Maybe when I come back from Louisville. Maybe I'll take it to Louisville. Yeah, it's not happening. But never know. That's not happening. I feel like I'm grinding a lot of gears when I'm sick. Should get an automatic. I feel like crap. Now that I've jogged my memory, I'm not too young to remember T5, Toledo, Perrysburg, the truck stop next to the Pilot, where we used to go and do country dancing on Saturday nights, line dancing in the 90s. The Sandman in Bordentown, not too young to remember that. Truckers Inn, Baltimore upstairs. Bar downstairs. Not too young to remember that. Just gotta jog the memory a little bit. There's a whole bunch of others. I'm trying to think of other places I used to frequent. Diamond J's truck stop. That was a good one. Is it Akron, Ohio? No. Youngstown. The 76. That place across the street. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Charlie, you have no idea. Oh, man. Not bad for February. Considering it was raining today, too. Dump this one out, head back to the ad, go get another one. All right, what about Big Cabin, Oklahoma, Tucumcari Truck Terminal, Rip Griffin's in Tonopah and Basto and in Texas. What about the Holbrook Truck Terminal? What about it? I don't know, just thinking about it. Pinecone Restaurant, Wisconsin. Truck stop in South St. Paul, Minnesota. 76 in Hudson, Wisconsin. 76 in Dexter, Michigan. Petro down in Alabama. I remember when there wasn't even a Petro in Scranton. That's like a new place to me. They're coming back. I'm gonna keep thinking about it. I'll get back to you. Ludent. Reminds me one time I was sick on the road and I got some Sucrets. Now I don't even remember what Sucrets are for. I think it was for sore throats, maybe. Anyways, I got a it came in like a tin of Sucrets. And I was just sucking on those things all day. And don't read directions for anything. But I was getting sicker and sicker and sicker, and I read the directions. I think you can overdose on Sucrets. I ate the whole pack that day. I think you're only supposed to have 3 or 4 in a day. So when I got the bag of these today, I was looking to make sure I can't overdose on these things. Because I've been sucking on these things all day. My throat is killing me. About 5 o'clock. Almost at the fuel stop. I'm gonna park the truck. Teddy's gonna work tomorrow. I think I'm gonna take tomorrow off. I'm gonna get some rest. Maybe I'll come in and do 3 loads, but getting going in the morning when you're sick is the hardest part. Once I'm in the truck, it's kind of robotic. In a way, I don't know, it's kind of weird to say that, but we'll see. I'll probably take tomorrow off. Yeah. Video this week. I know my friend Mike Lee is depending on me to put out a video. So for Mike, I might have to put out a video. I seen Happiness by the Mile put out a new video today. He hasn't done a video in like a year. I was listening to it going down the road. Shelby, Happiness by the Mile. Check out our channel. You probably already do if you're following me. Struggling with mental health issues from trucking. Yeah, happens. Solitude, loneliness, constantly dealing with strangers. It can take its toll. Can take its toll on some people. She says she's getting some help, so that's a good thing. And anybody who's got needs help, reach out and get some if you need it. You know. I know plenty of people, men. I know plenty of men who've got mental health issues. Most of them are truck drivers. With that, I should just end this now, right? This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get back to the yard and forget to record an ending to this video, I feel like. So I'll say this is the end of the video now. Editing purposes, and that way if I forget, then this will be it. If I don't forget and I get to the yard and I remember to make an ending video, then you won't even see this part probably, unless I just leave it in. Hit that subscribe button, people. Like, comment down below. Catch me in Louisville, Mid-America Truck Show, March 21st to 23rd. Let me know down below if I'm sick. Should I just not make a video? You guys know, I feel it's gonna be hard watching somebody being sick. Watching the video. It can't be entertaining, right? And a couple of you sick bastards will be watching this anyways. I know I would. I might be sick, but I'm not dead. Yet. Now we'll go home.
And I won't have to think about it all weekend. Because I was going to park it dirty and come in Sunday. Now, I won't have to think about it. Teddy's over there doing his thing with his truck. Getting it greased up for tomorrow. He's going to work. I'm going to go home and rest. I'm just sitting here thinking about, did anybody watch this video of somebody who's sick at his truck? It can't be interesting, right? But like I said, I'd probably watch it for somebody else. What's wrong with us people, huh? Yeah, I'm using paper towel. Old school. I don't want to pull out the chamois. It was handy. This time of year. It's been so hard keeping the trucks clean. Every day the roads have been wet. Even today I had some rain. February 2nd though, I mean it looks good across the highway. That's all that really matters. Whew. Anybody else sweating? Breaking out in a sweat here. Might be a fever. Cut! Cut! Stop filming already. Nobody wants to see this. You want to see a good video? I watched a good video last night. Once again, Gentry and Sons. I'm nice to people who are nice to me. I watched Gentry and Sons hauling an oversized boat across Pennsylvania and Ohio and getting pulled into an inspection where he was over gross, tall, long. It's fascinating. Made me want to go back on the road so bad. It's like, geez, I miss that kind of action. It's good video content too. Brilliant. I need some action. I need to go back and make some road trips once in a while. I'm missing that in my life. Pretty soon I'll let you, the listener, you go on vacation and I'll fly out to wherever you are and I'll drive your truck while you're on vacation. And that way you can still generate some income and I can get some video coverage. I'll probably do it for nothing. Kind of nothing, but for a little something, right? All right. Peace and grace. Thanks for watching. Keep seeing spots. I didn't rinse very well. I didn't rinse very well at all. The soap's coming over the hood. That's what I get for half-assing it. Charlie, ask your dad what that means. Half-assed. Don't do things half-assed. Like, I didn't open the hood, and now I got all these streaks. I need to open the hood to clean this off. Oh, God, you gotta do things right. Come on, Mike. What are you doing? Don't half-ass things. Jeez. Should go home already. This ain't a video. I don't even know why I'm holding the camera. I'm doing this for a few people. The few of you are sick enough to keep watching this. And I want to know who you are. Friday night. I just got home from work. Let me just show you. Positive for COVID. Worked all week. Had COVID, didn't even know it. Second time. First time I had COVID. Nobody's home right now, by the way. First time I had COVID was kind of mild. This week it's been kicking my butt with a sore throat. I didn't have a sore throat last time. I took a test Wednesday when I started feeling sick. You know, if I get kids and stuff at the house. I was like, you know, I'm just going to take another test. That's positive. So, the video you were watching now, I had COVID the whole time. Didn't even know it. Peace and grace. I'll be back to work on Monday.
Guarantee it. All right, guys. Take care.